Hi guys, this evening's video is going to be around what's happening right now with the coronavirus. Everyone's working from home, sitting down at desks. They're not designed to be sitting down on the floor for such long periods of time. I know myself, I'm not designed to be seated at a desk all day. And lots of people have been asking me, Kristina, can you do a video about mobility, about stretching out those things that's starting to feel really, really tight? So what is tight? Really short lesson, just so the next time you think, oh, I need a stretch, you know a couple of things you can focus on. When you're sitting down all day, a few things are going to start to get tight. Those things are going to be your hip flexors, your hamstrings, where your knees are bent all day and your hips are bent all day, and also tends to be in your lower back as well. And because our hands are in front of us, generally doing work on a computer, the front of our shoulders are tight too. So those are the areas I'm going to be working on to loosen, to lengthen. And with those tight parts of your body, you're always going to get a lengthened area. And that lengthened area is where things are going to start getting weak. The lengthened things we're going to worry about today are our abdominals, where we're kind of sitting a bit lazy all day, and also especially our glutes. So our bum cheek muscles are completely relaxed all day. We're just sitting on them. They're not working hard. So the next time you think, I've just got 2 minutes to do something, what do I do? Let's switch on the abdominals, switch on the glutes, and stretch out your hip flexors, your hamstrings, and the front of your chest. Not sure how to do that? Well, let's use this exercise video to help you. And move the stool out of the way. And we're going to come back. So the majority of the first set of exercises we're going to do, you can do sitting down. So you don't even need to stand up. Click on the YouTube video midway through your day and just work on a couple of these upper body and back stretching exercises. So our first one, and I'm going to flow through them now, is going to be our upper back warm-up. So we're going to interlace the fingers, turn the palms to the floor. Roll the shoulders forward and look down at the floor as well. We're going to reach the hands forward, look up, and then continue to look up as you reach all the way above your head. And just rest those arms down. And again, interlace the fingers, palms down. We're going to stretch the fingertips forward, look up. Keep on looking up as you reach above the head and down. With a breath, breathe in, look at the floor. Breathe out, reach forward. Breathe in, look at the ceiling. Breathe out, arms by your sides. Breathe in, look at the floor. Breathe out, hands to shoulder height. Breathe into the ceiling. Breathe out to release. One more, guys. Breathing in, look at the floor. Breathing out to stretch. Breathing in to look at the ceiling. Big stretch up. Relax on the breath. Just some shoulder rolls now. Literally bringing the shoulders up to the ears, melting the shoulder blades down your back and starting again. I'd like to breathe in as the shoulders come up to the ears and breathe out as they release away. Breathe in, bring the shoulders up to the ears, and then breathe out as you roll away. Let's go for 2 more. Now let's just start to set the centre a little bit. We are going to be working on some Pilates versions today, so let's make sure we do set our centre and protect our lower back. Full arms now, all the way up, all the way down. Now leave the thumbs on the way up, turn the palms at the top and leave the little fingers on the way down. We're going to breathe in on the way up, breathe out on the way down. When you breathe in, lift that rib cage and breathe out to stretch. Breathe in, lift the rib cage, breathe out, hands behind us if you can. 2 more, breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. We're going to take our hands just up to a 90-degree angle now and open the hands up for our dumb waiter. Release and open. Release and open. As you pull the hands out, pull the shoulder blades back. Release. Hands go back, shoulders back and release. Breathe out to open the hands. Breathe in to release. Breathe out. Breathe in. Make it harder. Do a heel raise as well. So as the hands go out, the heels come up, hands come in, heels go down. Again, we can do that just 2 more times before we take the hands a little further into our Cleopatra exercise. So the hands go out, we stretch and turn the palms to the back wall. Turn the palms back to the ceiling as you draw the elbows in and back to the front. And again, you can bring those heels in, bring that heel raise and heel lower. Breathing out to open, breathing in to come back. If you want to, you can just keep your heels up. Just get those calves working again. They're not going to be doing a lot when you're seated at that desk all day. So just keep yourself up there now. Hold that balance. Really melt those toes into the floor. Breathing out to open. Breathing in to come back. And lower the hands down. Last exercise, corkscrew. Reach up behind you. Interlace the fingers behind your head. Shrug the shoulders up to the ears. Release the shoulders. And then stretch up before we circle. And again, circle behind you, circle up, interlace the fingers and shrug. Release the shoulders. Stretch up, circle down. Little different on the next one. Circle up, interlace the fingers, shrug and take the elbows backwards. Elbows forwards, elbows backwards. Breathe in to bring the elbows forward, breathe out to bring them back. 2 more. Breathing in, breathing out. Keep the head relaxed. Don't push the back of that head. Release the elbows, stretch the arms, and rest yourself down. And the last thing for the neck, turn and look over one shoulder, reach the other shoulder down to the floor, reach those fingertips down to the floor, and then release, look back at the front. So you turn to one shoulder and reach the hand down to the floor with the other side. 2 more. Breathing in, turn the head. Breathing out, reach. Breathing in, release. 1 more. Turn the head, reach the arm, release it back, and come in. Now that's just 5 minutes. That's just 5 minutes. You've been sitting there all day. You can just do that. But I'm going to go for a whole exercise program right now. So let's go and get those legs moving. So we're going to go for a lunge position. That's a big stride forward and a big stride backwards. Don't scrimp on that stride. Let's have the back heel lifted and the front foot pressed firmly into the floor. To start off with, we're going to do a normal lunge. Drop the lower back down to the floor. Kiss that floor if you can before you come up again. Now, if you really need to, you can hold onto that desk chair you've been sitting on all day just to maintain some balance. Because again, we're not worrying about balance right now. We're worrying about this stretch and this strengthen. Now, as you drop forward on the next one, I want you to tuck the tailbone under and release it as you come up. So that's a backwards tilt on the way down and release on the way up. Tuck the tailbone under and release. Squeeze the bum cheek of the foot that's behind you. So if you really engage that glute, you should feel more stretch at the front of that hip. And if you want to go a bit further, hands up behind the head. So lift the chest, squeeze the bottom, drop the knee down, up and down, up and release. Now even doing those 10, 15, whatever it was, you should feel a difference in those hips. A little looser at the front and a little no change on the other side. So let's equal that up. So let's do a same stride. Stride forward and a stride back. Use a chair for balance if you need. Absolutely fine right now. And again, it's just a back knee down, back knee lift. Shoulders stay back. Center is set. So that's that abdominal connection. That rib cage soften down towards your pubic bone. Now, backwards tilt if you can. So keep on going, keep on going, keep on going. Backwards tilt is tucking your tailbone under. Keep on going, lunges, keep going. Backwards tilt, release. Keep on going, keep on going. Remember the hands are going to come up now. If you can take it a little bit further, drop the back knee, lift. Drop the back knee and lift. Last one, dropping that back knee and lift. And rest yourself down. Give your legs a quick shake up, quick drink if you need. One more thing in standing, and again, nothing in balance right now. So we're going to go for some standing swimming. Let's get your feet hip distance apart. I'm going to go side on to show you, but you have a look at that screen. We're going to bend the knees, just a soft knee, not a squat, just a soft knee. With a straight back, we're going to lean forward from the hip. So no rounded upper back. That's where your body wants to go. Do not let it, please, ladies and gentlemen. Now we're going to put all the way across onto one leg and straighten that back leg out behind us. Can you see how my head so my foot's in a relative straight line right now. That's what I want you guys to work on. So holding onto that chair or not, with a bent knee underneath you, straight leg lift behind. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay there. That back leg, turn the knee outwards. So you're going to turn the whole leg. It's a bit of external rotation at the hip, turning the knee to point to the screen, and then 10 more leg lifts. 10. Straight up and down, not side to side. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and bend the knee. Heel to the ceiling, knee through. 9, 8, 7. Now you're still working on not moving your lower back. Feel your lower back. If your your lower back is swinging around and arching, you've gone too far. 2, 1, and stand up. Now what should be happening is the hips of the bum, your standing leg, that should be starting to feel tired. So let's balance that out again. Hip distance apart, feet, double check. Soft knees. We're going to lean forward from the hips. We're going to put all the weight across to one side, and we're going to straighten that leg out behind us. Lock that knee, soft knee, and then imagine your belly button. Those abdominal muscles are like a hammock. Draw that hammock up towards your spine, ready for our 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Elongate. 4, 3, 2, 1, and turn that knee outwards. So point it away from the midline. 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And bend knee, still not finished. Knee through, knee lift. Knee through, knee lift. And 4. And 5. If your upper back is being lazy, look forward. Bring your hands up if you need to. Just make sure that lower back stays neutral and that upper back stays strong. 3, 2, 1, and rest. And again, a quick leg shake off. Now I did just lie. I forgot I've got 2 more things planned for you in standing before we move on. Now, we're going to start with our feet very close together. Turn the toes out all the way once, and the heels. The toes again, and those heels. We're going to stay there. That's our start position. Some side leg lifts, ladies and gentlemen. Hands on our hips. Soften the knees. Just turn the knees out slightly. That's fine, just a little bit. We're going to put all the weight across onto one leg. The knees bent. Straighten out the leg that you're working on. Hands on hips. Strong shoulders, put them back. Be a bit snobby in the chest for 10 toe taps. Again, straight knee. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stay there. Same, turn the knee outwards. So turn that knee up to the ceiling. Don't move the body. Hips stay pointing directly forward. Just turn the knee outwards for 10 more leg lifts. 10, 9, 8, 7. Keep the knee you're standing on bent, a little soft. Draw that belly button in towards the spine. 3, 2, 1. Bend both knees. Sweep the weight across. Straighten out the other leg. Double check. Bent knee. Tall torso. We're not leaning with it. We're lovely and tall. Hands on hip, shoulders back. Snobby chest. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And turn that knee to face the ceiling. Shoulders back. Chest up. 10, 9, 8. Just breathe normally. Okay? Set the center. Breathe, relax. Don't forget. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Stand up. Walk those feet back in again. We're nearly done. One more in standing. This is a balance exercise. But again, please do hold on to something because this is about glutes, core, and desk sitting. It's a standing plan. Either way, put the foot onto the inside bone of your other ankle. Now you can take that foot as high as you want. I'm just going to stay low. I've got a whole few things to do today. So bring the foot onto the inside bone of the ankle. Tummy set, shoulders back. Squeeze the bum cheek of the leg that you're standing on. Bring the knee forward, turn the knee out. Forward and out. Keep on going. Now it's going to be small, guys. It's not big. because I don't want your whole body getting involved. See, look, I wobble when my whole body gets involved. Try to isolate just that leg. I promise you'll be a bit harder to achieve, but if you put your hand on your back pocket bum cheek, you'll feel it switch on and switch off. And that's what we're looking for. We're looking for the glutes to remain engaged because they're not all day when you're sitting down. Let's get one more. And switch legs. Foot to the ankle bone. Please feel free to take that leg higher. Remember, it's not a balance exercise today, so knee out, knee in. But if you want to hold on to something, do it. You know, we're all about desk sitting and waking up stuff that wants to go to sleep. Okay, so nice and balanced. If you want to, center, shoulders back. And any of those beginning exercises, do here as well. You know, a couple of dumb waiters, a couple of Cleopatras, either way. A couple of shoulder rolls, 2 more, and rest. Now that's about 15 minutes, and you haven't even got on the floor. So lots of upper body, lots of lower body, all centered around desk sitting. So utilize that. Now, if you've got time, we're going to move on to some more exercises, a bit more strength, but we are still focusing on the areas that need it. So we're going to go down to the floor, okay? I'm going to roll down, but you get down there as comfortable as you like. So it's going to, for me, a chin to chest, shoulder roll forward. I'm going to roll all the way to the floor, hold it for a couple of seconds. Going to get a little stretch down there, and then I'm going to roll down to the floor. We're going to do 4-point kneel to begin with, and we're going to start with a swimming level 4. Now lift that chest away from the floor. You almost feel like your upper back's rounded slightly. Do you know what? That's okay right now. We want to get that back moving and mobile. Preferably, it's going to be one arm and the opposite leg stretching away, then lifting, lowering and sliding in, alternating the arm and leg as you go. Keep on going, guys, but if you want to go just the leg, that's going to get that bum working. Or you can go just the arm and you can start opening that chest and working the back of the shoulders. Now, most of you will still be going both arm and leg. That's fine. Let's go for the last few. Breathing out to open, breathing in to come back. So breathing out to stretch, breathing in to come back. And again, with that hammock belly, imagine that belly button's dangling right down to the floor, really gross. Lift that belly button up towards towards your spine. 2 more, guys. Really stretch, reach, and back down. Last one, reach, and back down. Quick stretch. If you feel comfortable, child pose stretch, or hands behind, and go really deep into that little relaxed position. We can go for one more exercise on 4-point kneel. Now this is where we start to get quite advanced, okay? So if you are following this exercise program, but you're not quite ready for advanced, please go back to the swimming exercise. That's absolutely fine. The rest of us, back to 4-point kneel. Toes tucked right under now, please. Arms are going to go out in front of us. About 1.5 hand positions. Your bottom is going to stay over your hips to start off with. This is a leg pulling prone level 2 preparation. The knees lift. Body doesn't move just yet. Then second movement, we shoot forward into that full plank position. Then we roll back and drop the knees down. All those muscles working, desk needed. We're going to keep on going if we can. So knees up, shoot forward, rock back. Forward again, rock back. I'd like you to keep on going. Now, because again, this is too much, please feel free to drop the knees in between. And if it's completely too much on your wrists, just have a rest. We've still got quite a way to go. So that's not a problem. Okay. Hold the full plank. Stretch one leg up. 10 leg lifts. Tap and 10. Now, if you're on 4-point kneel, you can do these 10 taps with just one leg when you're out in a 4-point kneel. That's fine. But make sure that back leg is straight. 2 and 1. Foot down. Drop. Don't put the knees down. Shoot forward. 10 leg lifts. Everyone, let's keep going. Again, if you're in a 4-point kneel, this is what it will look like. Everyone, 6 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Go all the way back if you're in leg pull. Quick child pose stretch back. Fantastic. Okay, on our backs now, guys. Again, just be comfortable. Get there however is right for you. We're going to do some shoulder bridges now. Lots of different variations of this. You pick the one that's right for you. I'm going to go through 3 variations. Again, variations which are relevant for desk sitting. Arms along by my sides. Heels close to my bottom. Shoulders open. Shoulder blades tucked down, that's fine. Long back of the neck. Level 1 is just a roll into that backwards tilt. Bum cheek squeeze. Peel up and peel down. That's it. There's our level 1. If you want to stay there, that's fine. Okay? To make it a little bit more upper back, chest, a bit more desk sitting, as you roll up, hands come up too. They go all the way to the floor behind you. You roll down to the floor with your bottom, trying to keep your arms glued to the floor before you bring them back second. So, shoulders and hips. Hips down first, arms down second. So, arms and hips. Hips down first, arms down second. Keep on going. Now again, you can put a breath on this. If you want to do, breath up, breath down, that's fine. But really, you're maintaining your neutral, okay? So that nice set center. Only release the bum cheek muscles at the end. So you're really squeezing the bum, squeezing the bum, squeezing the bum, squeezing the bum. Only release that bum cheek squeeze there. Let's go one more. Squeeze the bum, hands behind the head. Drop down through one vertebra at a time. Arms come down second. Okay, third variation of our shoulder bridge. Single leg. Either leg to start off with in a tabletop position. Hips must stay level. Rise the hips up, lower the hips down. 2 and down. 3. Now it's really got to be all in those bum cheek muscles. And again, if it's too much for you guys, it doesn't matter. Put the other foot down and do a few more. Because it's better to do lower levels well than higher levels with poor technique. It's not going to help you in the long run. Okay, guys, 2 more. Really starting to feel the burn on that one bum cheek. Lower back. Should be feeling nothing. Foot down, switch legs, breathe. Go again. 10 and down. 9 and down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, nice and easy. 3, your hips have got to come up and down, lovely and level. Last one, hug your knees into your chest. Well done, guys. Glute should be feeling it. Glute should be feeling it. But also getting that shoulder bridge. We're opening up that front hip. We're opening up that hip flexor. So, little momentum rock. Gently sit yourself up. Our last 2 exercises, okay, are going to be actually seated. Because although we're spending all of our time seated, that's where we need to be strong, right? So, we're going to go for a mobility with a little bit of strength. Spine twist to begin with. So I'd like you to get your hands in a bit of a prayer position. Lock your thumbs to your breastbone. That's purely to make sure that we don't use our arms in this one. I want it all in the back. And you're going to turn. You can turn your breastbone. You can look to the side as well, but it's your breastbone that's doing the turning. Bring it back to the centre. Other side. Breastbone turns, breastbone in. Breathe in. Breathe out, turn. Breathe in, extra turn. Breathe out to the centre. Breathe in, relax. Breathe out, turn. Breathe in, extra turn. Breathe out, release. Breathe in, hold. 2 more. Breathe in, extra turn. Breathe out, back. Breathe in, release. And turn. Really get tall. Really get as tall as you can. And rest back. Okay, put one hand behind your back. The other hand on the other knee. Lift the chest, be snobby. and turn into that stretch. So we're using our hands to help do a bit more twist on your spine. And these can all be done on the chair. Remember, all on the chair. So breathing out, breathing in, holding. Just breathing out, breathing in 3 times before you gently come back to the middle. Now, if you have any pops, cracks and clicks, don't worry, it's fine. As long as they're not painful, they're fine. Other arm across the body, opposite hand behind the back. Snobby chest lift, tall chin, turn. Remember, it's 3 breaths in and breaths out to hold this position. If you breathe out, try to get a bit further if you can, but no drama if you can't. The main thing is that you're tall, you're not slumped and not arched. We're not sticking our boobs out too far. Come back to the centre. Relax. Last exercise is a mermaid. Now I'm going to do a couple in seated and finish with a couple in standing. So arms out by our sides, chest up again. Just stretch over to one side, lift the hand and be a very graceful mermaid. Feel that stretch all the way up your side. Hold for a breath in, release on the breath out. Other side. Breathing in to hold that stretch. Breathe out. Breathe in, prepare. Breathe out, stretch. Breathe in, hold. Breathe out, release. Breathe in, prepare. Breathe out, stretch. Breathe in, hold. Breathe out, release. If you want to stay seated, keep on going. If you want to go into standing, roll forward, unhook your legs, sit back on your heels, tuck your chin into your chest, and roll yourself up. All the way to the ceiling, curved back for as long as you can. Finish in standing. Standing mermaid, like I said, to finish. Soften the knees, side bend. Reach up to the ceiling and breathe in to reach up to that ceiling. Breathe out to relax. Breathe in, stretch, hold. Breathe out. Faster now. Breathe in, breathe out. 3 more. Breathe in, breathe out. So we're looking forward, looking up. Looking forward, looking up, and rest. Hopefully you feel opening the hips, have a play, little step, deeper stretch, hopefully. A little bit tight in the bum, little bit stretched, a little bit tight in that tummy, loose shoulders, just a soft neck. And you know what, if you've been doing the breathing really well, hopefully feel a bit soft in those cheeks as well. Listen, I want to thank you so much for participating in this today, and I do genuinely hope it helps you. Remember, the first 15 minutes is all standing, but you can do a lot of it seated as well. And if you want to make that into a full exercise, then do the second half. That's not a problem. Those last 2 seated exercises, do them any time of the day. Be careful, be safe, and thank you so much for watching, guys.